हे एवरीवन, इट्स मी हमसे एंड यू आर वाचिंग एच टी रिएक्ट्स। वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। बडीज़, कैसे हैं आप सब? ठीक ठाक हैं, उम्मीद करता हूँ खैर खैरियत से होंगे। और आज जिस वीडियो पे हम रिएक्ट करने वाले हैं, हमें रिक्वेस्ट आई हुई थी, टाइटल आप पढ़ चुके होंगे, करण कुंद्रा का इंटरव्यू है जी। हिस्ट्री ऑफ व्हील्स विद द हल्की चीप, एपिसोड 5 है। तो देखते हैं क्या सीन है इसका। शुरू करते हैं, ज़्यादा देर नहीं करते। 3, 2, 1 एंड
He knows you? He's like, oh, celebrity.
No, he must be looking at the Jeep, trust me. This one gets more attention than I do.
What's this car called?
It's called the Sarge Green. It's actually they're
Green.
celebrating the 75 years of having that color. So this was again post the war, the World War II, which you mentioned. The Willis came out in this color, so they're celebrating that.
The
It's-
first Willis, I think that was the
CJ.
civilian, the CJ.
Yes, CJ. No, this was
seriously?
pure military. So this color was pure military, and they've
Jeeps
they came out with
कमाल
only
होती हैं।
600, I guess. I'm not very sure.
Very few.
यहाँ पे
numbers,
जीप्स का
yes.
इतना
Yeah.
ट्रेंड
But
नहीं है।
it's a
मेरे
beautiful
ख्याल में
color. It's got
इंपोर्ट
no
की जाती
metallics
हैं
in it,
इंडिया से
nothing in
और
it.
फिर मॉडिफाई किया जाता है।
And I wanted a
बहुत कम है।
simple looking car. Of course, the wheels make it look very different than what
Very
we
different,
saw
very
in
different.
this.
Though it's still tall because of the high-profile wheels,
Yeah.
it feels that it's a lower car.
Yes, that's the kind of profile I wanted. A lot of Wrangler enthusiasts.
I think
they
it's all
lift
about the car.
Their cars. I had an option of lifting it, but I wanted to try out without lifting it, and if it
थोड़ी सी lift होती
the
तो
right quality was getting
मुझे और
lifted,
अच्छी
I would
लगती
have gone for it, but nothing. This car, nothing happens to this car. So.
इंटीरियर अच्छा है, प्रीमियम लुक
This
है।
one is the GL, and it is designed in the US and it's manufactured in India. And this has the Jeep from 1941
Badge.
badging on it. What's more interesting is also they have a trail, the Rubicon Trail,
X-Trail.
the X Trail in Yukon, and so this is the trail rated badge. It's extremely tough.
For my phone.
And I've seen a couple of videos. I think I saw the first, the new Rubicon, this one. I saw that video and I was like, I gotta have this one.
The first time I saw a Wrangler and I fell in love with it was in 1996. Have you watched the movie Jurassic Park?
Of course.
ये
In
कैमरामैन
that
क्या कर
is
रहा
where
था?
the Wrangler Sahara was featured.
Yeah.
I fell in. They had the
Jurassic.
square lights,
Yes.
but the tire profile on those vehicles then, and we back then had something that was the Armada by
the Armada,
Mahindra.
right.
But if there was something that was open and had that look and that feel, I have a toy car which I'm going to show in the video later.
Later.
It's still there with me
Yeah.
since I was maybe
So
6
even
years old.
the Armada also has its genetics connected to the Jeep. So when they say that all the present day SUVs like the Land Cruisers,
Any of the SUVs.
any
that
of
you
the
talk about.
SUVs, because Jeep had joint ventures with Toyota. That's how they with Renault, with
Chrysler, Fiat later.
and Jeep
But
with
I
Mahindra in
think
India in back in the 40s. That's how
CJ जो
Mahindra
थी ना
started, and
टाइप
that's why.
वो आउट
Let's
क्लास
go for a
है
ride.
एवरग्रीन
And I want to drive if you don't
Yes, you are gonna drive this, so you get to the
Other
you want the
side?
key, or you
No,
just
you can just keep it.
should we try it again?
Yeah, the remote start function.
Nope. This one's just not agreeing
What's
today.
wrong, man?
She's a brat, I told you.
की होया
Gonna get used to these retractable door steps.
That's very convenient, trust
Very
me.
convenient.
Once you get used to it, it is just perfect.
Almost the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same stock. Didn't touch much.
Oh, now I see what you're
Yeah,
talking
I don't have those.
about. Dampers.
Yeah.
See, like I said, for
Jeep
me,
lovers के लिए
my
आज का
first
episode है.
love was something that how
Just
I
like
got
me.
into the love for the Wrangler
रिक्वेस्ट
Jeep
की थी
was in
वीडियो पहुंचाने का
1996.
शुक्रिया भाई
Yes. With
The
Jurassic
Wrangler
Park.
Sahara
Yes.
in the movie Jurassic Park.
Yes.
For you,
Yeah.
was it only because in Punjab you would see people with vehicles of this sort?
Yeah. So my mum is a Malayali. So I have a lot of cousins in Kerala, and Kerala, when I used to go there as a kid, you can take a left. My cousins were obsessed with the Jeep, right?
I
And
think
so I was never
most
allowed
of
to
the
buy a
Punjabi
Jeep,
youth
because according to my
is
parents, it's
obsessed
unsafe because it's
with
open,
Jeep.
and you guys drive like idiots, and it's gonna, you're gonna fall off the car or something like that. But there's a big Jeep culture in Punjab where they,
No
there are
doubt in
these
that.
army, they do these auctions where you can go and pick up the Jonga, you can pick up the 1 ton, the Nissan 1 ton.
You know a lot about cars, don't you?
You can pick up my friends have the original Willys.
Encyclopedia of
Yeah,
Jeeps.
Have you driven it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a chance to drive the original Willys, the 1955 variant. Okay. Obviously, it was, I don't know how they got hold of it.
Yeah.
But I got to drive it after he had put those huge balloon tires on it.
Yeah.
So I didn't have the authentic feel. But also, the other thing was, have you tried the throttle using your hand?
How?
So on the older military cars, there was no gas pedal at the bottom.
Right.
The throttle
Was
on the dashboard.
on the dashboard,
Like
yeah.
how you would have for aircrafts. So you adjust
You
the
pull
speed,
it, yeah.
and
Of
then you drive.
Of course, I've seen that somewhere.
And that's one of the reasons why, if you see the older videos of these Jeep cars, where they're asking military personnel to drive it over obstacles, you'll just see them gunning it.
Gunning it, yeah.
It's because they've set the speed and now they only have to control with the brake.
Correct.
But you'll see these guys just being tossed around in the car, and for me it was like, okay, you wanna showcase how or what the car is capable
What the
of.
car is capable
But
of.
why
yes.
those guys made to do this? There were some really weird ways they would put out videos back then.
Yeah.
And that's so when I read about it and when I saw it later, when I saw it and tested it firsthand, I was like, okay.
Oh, I have not told you. You're
Now-
lucky guy. I want to do that now. know those big bombers, the big massive airplanes,
The cargo planes.
the cargo planes, and
क्या
the
बात है भाई,
crates,
कितनी
the
हिस्ट्री मालूम है
crates
इसको।
Airdrop them.
airdrop them. And because they needed the collapsible the windscreen so that the car would fit in a crate. So Jeep was told by the government that they need these specifications. It has to fit in a certain crate.
They
so
scouted
that they could
147 companies.
Yeah.
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 For
And they
getting
got the
the
tender,
right
yeah.
design.
Yep.
And Jeep was the one who won it. That's Willys then.
The CJ? No.
That was called.
The first was a number only. I don't
MB.
remember.
No, that was
yeah,
MB.
I think so. Yes, you're right.
The CJ was a civilian car.
Yes.
That's when
why
they
it was
changed
called
the
the
name.
Looks good, yeah.
Until 1967, they retained the name. They had CJ2, they had CJ2B, CJ3B.
This one, the Wrangler came out in '86.
Wrangler, yes.
Yeah.
1986, and that is when they started with the Y series and the J series.
Yes.
That's when Fiat acquired Chrysler.
Correct.
वंडरफुल पीस ऑफ आर्ट एंड इंजीनियरिंग। मतलब मुझे पर्सनली पंजाब में किसको जीप पसंद ना हो, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता यार। मतलब इतनी प्यारी ये वो है ना व्हीकल है कि मज़ा आ जाए इसको चला के, और एक फील मिलता है बंदे को यार, एक काइंड ऑफ आपको एयर पास हो रही हो, आप बैठे हो, शशके वशके होते हैं तो मज़ा आता है। एंड करण पाजी की हमने जीप देखी थी जस्ट एक तो व्लॉग्स में, एक उसका कहते हैं ना ग्लिम्प्स सा मिला था, और कुछ नहीं है। लेकिन इस एपिसोड में मतलब जो है ना, इट्स ऑल अबाउट जीप्स एंड मज़ा आ गया। मतलब इतनी डिटेल पता है यार इसको, इसे कहते हैं ना एंथुजियास्ट जो लोग होते हैं वही इतनी डिटेल रखते हैं गाड़ियों के बारे में। हम तो कहते हैं कि ठीक है, अच्छी लग रही है, डेट्स फाइन, बट अभी देखो ना, इनको मॉडल्स पता हैं, इनको जो है वो नंबर्स पता हैं, इनको ईयर ऑफ मैन्युफैक्चर पता है, फिर जो हुड है उसके बारे में, विंड स्क्रीन्स के बारे में, कोलैप्सिबल क्यों हैं, कि कैसे होती थी, क्या सीन। इतनी डिटेल वही रख सकता है जो एकदम बिल्कुल घुसा हुआ उसमें, मतलब उसको पसंद हो। तो मज़ा आ गया भाई देख के। एक अच्छा एपिसोड था, और शेयर करने के लिए बड़ा शुक्रिया आपका, क्योंकि आप ही ने तो हमें रिक्वेस्ट की थी, और उसके बगैर हमें कैसे पता लगता कि ऐसा भी कोई वीडियो मौजूद है। तो मज़ा आ गया देख के। आई होप आपको भी अच्छा लगा होगा। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, अपना ख्याल रखिएगा।